Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. It is Sunday, we're back making another drawing video. Today's video is going to be on Silver the Hedgehog from Sonic. Yeah, I might have another video on how to draw Silver, but it's probably pretty old, and yeah, and I just decided to redraw it. And this was requested by Combat Broadcast. Thank you very much for your request. I hope you enjoy it. And, yeah, really not much else to say. We're just going to be drawing Silver. So, yeah, get your pencils ready and, let's get started. Alright, guys, so, to start off drawing Silver, we are going to need to draw a big circle, like almost all other pictures we draw. This is going to be his head. And, it's good to get the gesture down, so just a big circle like that. Again, it doesn't have to be like super exact, just a little something. And then his body will be something like, kind of like this bean type shape almost. Something like this, where like the chest is a little bit more out than the like stomach part here. And then it just kind of goes straight down into the legs. Like that. And then we got some big circles for his hands. That's pretty good. And if you want to, you can kind of gesture in the shoe or his boot. Silver wears boots. Another reason not to like him. I'm going to just say this right off the bat. Silver is not one of my favorite Sonic characters. Just never... Don't really like him. I'm one of those Silver haters. But I have no problem drawing him for the channel, so there's no big deal with that. I'm just gesturing in like kind of like a boot shape. And again, we're not going to follow this exactly. It's just kind of... This is just to keep everything in proportion and stuff. But that looks pretty good. So now we're going to zoom in and we're going to do his face. And if you want to, you can kind of draw the crosshairs. He's kind of looking up, like a little bit worried. I actually drew this from one of the Archie comics. So I don't know the context of this pose. But it looks like he's looking up, a little worried. And we're basically going to kind of start off by drawing the same similar shape to kind of like Sonic, where you draw kind of like this line going down and up, kind of like an arch, like that. And then instead of finishing it off, I'm actually going to draw the muzzle now, where it kind of gets the same shape but going in the opposite direction, where it kind of arches down. But you kind of get like an arch like this, kind of rounds off where the nose is, and goes down again over here, and then just kind of loops around and over, like that. Then we can get in his nose, which is just kind of like a curved line going up. And then it rounds off on top and goes down. A little half circle right there. And you can kind of shade that in black, if you want to. And then we'll just finish off his mouth, which his mouth is kind of like this big kind of curved line. Like that. And then from this curve, you kind of get, just connect it to the other line. Like that. And then a little curve line on the bottom here for his lip. Alright, once we got that down, we can finish off his eyes, which his eyes kind of go off here. It's kind of round into the muzzle. Like that. And there's two of them. So he has two curved lines. And again, this gets shaded in black. Kind of has like, I don't know what it is. Eyeliner, I guess? I don't know. But he has just two lines, and it's just kind of like this black kind of shape. Or you just fill it in black, like that. And then for his eyes, they kind of go off right here, and it's this big kind of oval shape. And then another little big oval shape. And then a half circle in there for the eye, or the light reflection. And then a little U shape down here for the pupil. Like that. Alright, now we're going to drawing his kind of head spikes. So basically, you kind of just go off this line you have here, and it just kind of goes over and up. And it's very like wavy, and it goes down back in. So you get like these really big kind of wavy spikes. Like that. Then this one kind of goes off here. So there's two on each side, and then one stands straight up in the middle. It kind of looks like a pot leaf. Another reason I hate Silver. He's a dumb character design. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you guys like Silver. I'm not a Silver fan. And it comes out during how to draw videos. But anyway, that's kind of like how you draw his head spikes. So basically just two on this side, and then just one kind of standing up in the middle. And now for his ears, they kind of get covered up by here a lot. So basically what you do is just draw kind of like a triangle shape. And it would have like a really rounded top. And then you draw another little triangle with the bottom right here and a little curve line. But again, most of it gets covered up by the hair over here, or the quills or whatever. And then kind of the same thing. But a lot of it gets covered up, so if you want to, you can kind of erase the overlap. Same thing over here. Like that. And now we could zoom out a little bit and kind of just finish off his head quills, which he has just two really long quills, and they kind of just go down and over. It would spike up and around like this, and then this one would kind of do the same thing, just kind of go down and over, and then spike up around there. And again, they're going to get covered up by kind of the arms, so it's kind of like there's just big mass behind Silver's head. But once that's down, we can kind of zoom back in, and we're going to draw his like chest fur, which kind of starts off like a V on the bottom here, curves up. And then this line, you'll draw like a curved line going up like this, and then start a little bit below it, and draw a line curving up and around. And then once you get that down, you kind of just, this is going to be where the arm is, so just kind of draw two parallel lines right here. And then off of that, or basically off of here, we could draw the kind of the chest hair spikes he has going on here. And then over here, just kind of just draw them. Draw spikes going off. 3 should be about good, and they kind of connect back onto this little V we have here. Like that. And now I'm going to kind of draw in the body shape a little bit more before we draw in the hands, because the hands are probably the most complicated part about this piece. So basically, I'm just going to kind of just refine the shape a little bit. So this would be like his leg going up to his body. There'd be another little spike here for his like back quill. And then his legs would be about here. And that down. And over and stop about there. And then this arm will kind of go down over here. Kind of curve in a little bit. Like that. So you kind of get, again, I'm just kind of like refining the body shape a little bit more. It does help if you're looking at like a photo reference like I was doing, and what I'm kind of still doing now, I'm looking at the picture I drew beforehand. So you get kind of just refine the body shape a little bit, but now we're going to jump into the hands, which the hands are the most complicated part. So basically, this is actually pretty good where the circle placement is, but I'm going to just kind of make a new gesture now. We're drawing a curved line going across, and it kind of makes like this square almost that wraps around. And off this curved line, I'm going to draw 4 circles for the knuckles for each finger. And then kind of going off the knuckles, I'm just going to kind of just gesture in like this shape that curves around, curves up, and then kind of down right here. And then kind of do the same thing with each finger. And then off the index finger here, we're going to draw the knuckles. It's kind of just little bumps that just go down and up from where each finger connects. So if this line was like extended all the way to it, that's where you'd start the bump. And then same thing here, and then same thing here. But the last bump kind of curves around and over like this. And then we're going to go into the thumb, which kind of goes out, over, and then in. And it kind of goes over the fingers we have here. Like that. And then he has, you barely see it, but there's like a little green strip that goes through the middle of his palm. It's with like his telekinesis powers and stuff. And then just to finish off this finger, we're going to draw a curved line like here, or a straight line, and then another straight line down there. Just kind of curve it in like that. And I'm going to darken it up just so you can see. Just kind of it more clearly without all the guidelines and stuff. And again, just wraps around. You're going to erase kind of the overlap. Just to make it a little bit more clear. So that's how you draw one fist. And then for his kind of like wrist part of his glove, you just kind of draw a curved line like this, and then a straight line going up. And you kind of just draw like this cylinder around his wrist, almost. And then there's a little curved line that goes around the middle, which will glow blue, very similar to like that little palm thing he has right there. So that's pretty much one fist. Now we're going to go into the second one, which is pretty much the same thing, except we're just drawing it in the other direction. Something like this. That'd be good. And then again, the circles. And then I like starting out with the pinky over here, going down and around. And going into the next finger, and then the next one. And again, it should look very very square almost. And then the little bumps for the knuckles. And then the last bump kind of curves around into the palm. And you get the little strip. And then same deal for the thumb. It just kind of goes out, over and across, then in like that. And again, you erase the overlap. So again, I think it's pretty easy. It'll take a lot of practice, and it is very good to look at a reference when drawing this. And again, I got this straight off Google Images, so it shouldn't be hard to find the exact picture I'm drawing here. Like that. And then for this one, you just draw a curved line right here, and then a straight line going across. Like that. And then again, same thing for the gauntlet, or the wrist part of his glove. It's just kind of like a curved line, and kind of like a cylinder going across. And then just two lines going across here and here. Like that. And the hands are pretty much the hardest part of drawing Silver in this piece. So now we can just draw the boots in, which the boots are kind of angled, like we're looking up at them. So you're going to start off with a curved line that goes across the legs like this. And then two lines going down. And then kind of like an oval on the bottom here. Like that. And then you get a line going across, and then it goes down, across, up, and across, like that. And then you just kind of follow what you made before, right there. And a little curved line in here and here that go inwards. Because again, it's very similar to like the wrist part right here. He has it on his shoe. And then you just draw a line going down, and a line going down, and then one going across. And again, you follow it. It's like a little tag part he has. But now we could draw the boot, which before, I like starting at this end to draw the boot in. So basically I just draw like this big kind of oval dome type shape goes in and across like this. And then off of that, I kind of just connect it up to here with like a curve line. And then since he's wearing a boot, it'll kind of bend where his ankle is. So kind of just draw little curve lines going in like this, line going up, and a line going up and over, like that. And then just a straight kind of rectangle on the bottom of the shoe for the sole. And then a curve line that just kind of follows the boot. And then just to show like it's bent, you draw the curve line going down. And you start about here, and then draw it down there. You start about here, just to kind of show like it kind of curves around, and there's like an actual bend in like the fabric of the shoe or the boot. So once you get that down, we can do the same thing to this leg. It's pretty much the same thing, just in the opposite direction now. So almost identical curve line, line going down, oval. And then this one's kind of slightly more tilted this way. So we're going to draw a line going across, down sooner than this one. Across, up, and across. And then again, just follow the lines you made. Little curve line going in, little curve line going in. Then the tag would be about here. Like that. And then again, we're going to start off right over here. Like that. And then I'll go across and up. Little curve lines for where the foot bends. And then a little rectangle on the bottom here that just follows the bottom of the foot. Once you have that down, then, and since again it's more turned this way, we're only going to see one kind of stripe going up. So you just draw that in like that. And I believe that is pretty much it on how to draw Silver the Hedgehog. Yeah, honestly, not a hard drawing. Again, if you could draw like Sonic and like Knuckles and everybody, Silver's not that bad. He's pretty much just Sonic with like a little bit of like extra detail. This pose was kind of hard, mainly just because like the closed fists, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But Silver's not too hard to draw. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Oh, I always forget to do this. I will try to get these both in camera view. So anyway, guys, to your... Oh, my cell phone's going off. Oh yeah, it's my cell phone ring is City Escape. So I love that song. It's kind of perfect. It's a perfect way to end this video. So anyway, guys, to your left is the ink drawing of Silver the Hedgehog, when it's like if you're taking an ink pen, ink everything out, then erase all the guidelines. It'll all look good. And to your right is the just drawing with the pencil. So anyway, guys, that my cell phone going off really screwed me up. But anyway, thank you again, Combat Broadcast, for the request. And yeah, if you guys have any requests, the way requests work is you leave your name and what you request in the comments below. And when I make a how to draw video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason. I just kind of, you know, just randomly pick what I want to draw off. So, yeah, there's no time frame, is basically what I'm trying to say. And, other than that, yeah. That's pretty much it. And remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next How to Draw video. I'm going to stop rambling on. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can draw silver now. And, yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.